I mean, the names. I'm not doing any bracket work. Just the stream.
That's all Vlasta's. All of Vlasta's territory.
That's his job. Yeah, he's got to manage that between his games. Or manage the stream. So we go. Yeah. So Goat versus Trixie.
Right, so for anyone just tuning in, this is Shinobi Strike, an Australian series of monthly Samurai Showdown tournaments run online. This is our very first tournament. So how many players did we get for this tournament, actually?
I think there was 13 signups. There's been 1 or 2 that didn't make it or didn't basically DQ themselves. So let's say about 10. Just 10 to 11 people.
Pretty good, you know. Samurai Showdown, not exactly. We're trying to build it. It's not exactly the biggest game right now, but we have some people who are dedicated to doing lots of good work. And so the grand prize for this tournament is going to be a season pass for Samurai Showdown. So for the entire first season, I believe.
Yeah, that's right. To champion get the season DLC, season 1, which a lot of the all the characters coming out are just fantastic.
Oh yeah, lots of fan favorites, because especially because so we got Rimuru back in August. We just got Shizumaru, but everyone got Shizumaru for free, and he came out last month. And then next, I believe we're going to be getting Basara the Executioner. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
Like such an interesting character there. I can't wait to try him out. I'll probably but I can't wait to try him out.
He's a lot of fun. So in Samurai Showdown 5 Special, he was very much a movement kind of tricky movement sort of character, because he's got like the teleport dashes and lots of funky aerial options and everything. But unfortunately, we're not looking at any characters named Basara right now. We're looking at Haomaru versus Dali, who I think are two pretty scrappy heavy hitters.
So effectively, Haomaru, you say he's the may as well be the Ryu of this game.
Yeah,
if you get back to Street Fighter, we've got Ryu up against I don't know, Cammy. Let's just say a Cammy, right?
Oh, I don't think Cammy's quite as brute force as Dali. As if they ever put a I almost want to compare Dali to Poison, but I don't think that's quite right. Dali's a pirate. Yeah. You know, they need to put a pirate in Samurai in Street Fighter.
You look at the criminal element, pirate, thief. I'm pretty sure Poison's a thief or something like that.
She left the life of crime behind. She's a wrestling manager now. But so that first round went to TricksyPixel, but Goat managed to grab that second round with the close C, and both players with max rage now. So, TricksyPixel opening up with the sweep.
I really think that's one of the biggest things Dali's got going for her is that dash in, where you go for the sweep, you go for like that overhead kick, and they're just both fast. And while the overhead kick doesn't do much damage, I mean, if you get hit by 3 of those in a row, you get sick of it. You just like
yeah, for sure. Whereas if you keep throwing out those the surfing moves. Yeah. I forget what they're called, but if you keep throwing that out and you keep getting punished with the Haomaru Fast C, you'll get pretty sick of getting hit by that as well. So looks like TricksyPixel did get sick of getting hit and chose to pop Rage Explosion, and now Goat's saying he can do the same thing.
Yeah, this is I mean, time stop. Time is stopping in this mode, so no one's timer scamming at all. Oh, didn't punish it!
Oh my god. That was a scramble if I've ever seen one.
Oh my god. Gets
wow.
By the fire.
Just the raw Senpu, that's just on a close range.
Oh, this is scrappy right now. There we go.
Yeah.
The dash and knockdown.
There's that sweep. So it looked like in a lot of cases Goat wasn't really ready for Pixie to take to the air, which is something that Dali's going to do a lot. You know, we've all seen that jump B. That's a pretty silly button, to say the least.
I think Trixie was a little bit too focused on it right just then. Like, I think it was maybe a little bit too focused on one game plan. We was like, all right, I'm just going to do that, and you're just going to jump into it and kill yourself. Because there was 2 great opportunities there, one after the other, where there was the whiffed grab, dash and whiffed grab. Like, do the heavy one. Go in and do the D and just get massive damage.
Yeah, well, I mean, Excuse me. Yeah, you actually have a lot more time to punish a throw than it looks like. You just have 3 million years to punish a whiffed throw. So,
oh my gosh! The DP failed Goat just then.
But he luckily managed to escape death and avoid the punish. So you know, both players just kind of sitting at full screen, waiting for someone to make a move, and big punish. That's a very risky approach option. Ooh, manages to tag Pixie with the dash B into the DP. Jolly sitting on full rage though. Guess not. Commentator's curse.
Yeah. Wasn't rage, isn't anymore. So no access to weapon flip. Does have SSM left. So it's round 1. Maybe don't want to spend those resources.
Yeah, especially not at this rate.
No,
like
it's a guessing game now. Sorry,
SSM you can potentially justify spending in the first round, but I feel like it's more something you want to use early because it does a lot of damage, and you definitely don't want to lose out on a lot of potential damage if you finish a round with it. Alright, so great defense from Goat, allowing him to take the first round there by timeout.
That was a really interesting thing. So a couple of times Goats could have punished a lot of that stuff. He didn't. And reason why is look at his rage meter now. He's about to go into rage. So
yeah, I was just gonna say that. That's the perfect amount of rage going into the second round. Any hit or even a just defend will do that. And there's the rage enhanced DP there. Right, backed off expecting the forward roll, but wasn't quite ready to take advantage of it. He did do the right thing though. So so you do have the ability to roll forward or backward on wake up in this game, but the trade-off for doing that is that while they're not punishable, if you do a wake up roll, you actually lose all of your wake up throw invincibility. So he did the right thing, he just didn't do it at the right time. Oh, he was just out of range for the DP on that dash B punish.
Lovely slide in there. Lovely sweep. Oh, Rage is out of it.
Oh! Pixie's still playing version 1. So, yeah, in the release version of the game, the hitbox on Rage Explosion was very small. So if you bursted moves like Hawamaru's Dragon Punch at the right time, you would get a guaranteed East Send punish. But in the current version of the game, they expanded the hitbox way up so that you don't get those punishes anymore.
Yeah.
And I guess old habits die hard, and it really came to bite Pixie in the behind.
Heard her. It's it was an exciting moment though. You have to admit.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But you're right, because a lot of people don't realize that there is an actual hitbox to that, and that's what interrupts the opponent. It does no damage, but it's what interrupts them.
So it looked like Goat got the punish on that recoiled slash just before, but he obviously recognized that the DP isn't entirely consistent. Oh! And interrupts the recoil cancel. That was really interesting.
Man, no respect. Oh, no respect.
That, I feel like that was probably a misinput. Take a little bit of damage. Yeah, look at that. That's not even a combo.
Just trying to spend it, right? Just trying to get it down. Like, that's, you know, what they call it. You gotta spend your savings.
Trying to cash it out for whatever it's worth. There was a lot of interest repayments they had to make on that one.
Yeah, with a lot of resources lost now, right? So there's no weapon flipping.
Yeah, so it's actually not having your rage meter is a very big deal because obviously you don't get access to the rage damage bonus, you don't get access to weapon flipping techniques, and of course, you don't get access to a rage explosion for when you really need it.
Yeah.
So, you know, first round rage explosion pretty much really only happened by accident. So, very unfortunate for Pixie. And we saw Goat using a few of those the fake fireballs to try and throw off Pixie's timing. But then managed to close out the first round with the real fireball. Big punish.
Ooh, it's gonna be a hard slog here. Not completely undoable, but definitely a hard slog with the throw. It's only a little punish.
I think that should have been a far C punish.
Yeah.
Oh, wasn't blocking for that DP. Oh, wasn't ready for the throw punish either. Oh,
no punish.
not ready for these punishes, and Goat taking full advantage of that. So that's going to be 2-1 to Goat.
That's it. Trixie showing a little bit more life in that game than the earlier round, but didn't quite make it. So is out now because that was in the losers' side, a losers round